Well, breaking news, a deadly crash is causing delays this morning. Florida Highway Patrol shut down West 12th Street in Lehigh Acres. Reporter Brea Hollingsworth is live on the scene there. Brea, what have you learned so far? Still looks very active. And this follows a water main break along Immokalee Road. This is a story we first sent you a breaking news alert about in the Wink News app around 8:30 this morning. Right now, deputies are on the scene of a deadly shooting. It happened overnight in Fort Myers. And that's where we find Wink News reporter Haley Milon. She's live in Naples at that scene. And Haley, what can you tell us? Look at this rock slide. It's nearly 70 miles away in Bakersfield. And you can see those massive boulders there just scattered all over the roadway.
Or thunder that I heard outside.
Something is rumbling. I don't know what it is.
Maybe it's your stomach.
It is. I'm so hungry right now. You guys, I hear dad jokes this morning. This home is left just dangling over the side after part of it fell in the river there. Take a look at this. All of this white stuff here, that's actually thousands of dead fish just floating in the water. The bill meant to give firefighters cancer coverage is set to be fast-tracked. Lawmakers hope to clear it this year. Hetherington hit Layla Aiken with his truck when she was waiting at her bus stop.
Yeah, and Layla's death has caused a lot of pain.
A 10-year-old girl is being hailed a hero after saving her little sister from drowning. You can see that little girl. She jumps into the water. TV ads for medications will have to include prices.
Yeah, but some of them aren't going to be cheap.
I hope you're not allergic to shellfish, Chris.
I hope you're a seafood fan, too.
He just got up.
Oh, there he goes.
See you later.
All right.
Someone deliver your groceries right to your fridge. Sounds nice to me. Walmart is offering that service. These smoky conditions and asking several communities to stay on high alert this weekend.
And we do have live team coverage.
Look at this drone video. There's only a small portion of sidewalk there, but that'll soon change. Starting Monday, this stretch of Del Prado Boulevard and Cape Coral, it'll be under construction. A speeding driver causes a fiery crash. Florida Highway Patrol says 21-year-old Brooklyn Easter and 21-year-old bunk beds you see right here. Yeah, not very big, but they're going for $1,200 a month. Hold on there.
I don't know. We should give it a try sometime.
Okay.
We have to get married first, though.
Oh, all right.
Sorry, it's not going to happen.
You hear that? A hidden problem in one of Southwest Florida's favorite waterways, and it's not algae, it's not red tide, it's garbage. Imagine getting out of the shower, turning the corner, and then seeing a strange man lurking around your home. Can you do a bear scare for us, Channing? I'm scared.
I'll get you with my claws. Yikes.
Could soon be pulled over for texting and driving. A Florida Senate committee's approved a bill that would make it a primary offense. Some organizations are teaming up for a 40,000-pound food drive in downtown Fort Myers. You need to be careful today if you are headed outside, as that heat index once again climbing into the hundreds.
Yeah, Wink News has team coverage.
People waited in line for 10 hours for the new Harry Potter roller coaster at Universal Studios. Yeah, that's some dedication. They were found living in inhumane conditions. Look at what officers found. Human waste, cockroaches crawling down the walls. But now people are speeding on it, and they believe it's only a matter of time before someone gets hurt on this road. It is boarded up this morning. Still some shards of glass on the ground, but if we do take a walk around the building, this is a stabbing investigation. Now, a neighbor who was walking by earlier this morning tells me it was actually his friend. The victim tells detectives she was just walking on this trail when this man came up and grabbed her from behind. After she struggled for a couple minutes, she managed to break away and run to her car in the parking lot. You can see behind me that police have several homes still blocked off this morning. We're less than a half a mile from Fort Myers Middle School, and this morning already saw some students have to walk past this tape. The problem does not seem to be going away because, Michelle, just this Saturday, employees at this busy 7-Eleven off Gateway Boulevard found a skimming device right here. For thousands of you, these two things right here are going to be your best friend today: water bottles and hand sanitizer. In fact, the district had both. Just checked the latest power outage map, and it shows more than 240 of you are now waking up without power this morning on top of this big traffic mess. Kind enough to let us take a look inside and just see how much destruction this storm caused. It can get a little bit confusing, so let me just go ahead and show you this way. Now, right now, the average home in Charlotte County pays. I actually got this at the store for less than $4, so you spray it right on the sponge here. Start to scrub it off, a little elbow grease. Pretty chilly out here this morning, so if you're anything like me, the first thing you're going to want to do is turn on that heat when you get into your car. And plans to take this list of demands to City Council today. It lays out a number of ways to make bus stops safer. Just think about how many people you see using their phone behind the wheel. It might be kind of difficult to resist sending that quick text. Cape Coral was actually the first department in our area to use these body-worn cameras. Just this week, they captured police getting a dangerous dangerous man off our street. Deputies are still out here guarding the scene more than 24 hours after that shooting, but at this point, there's still a lot of unknowns. Deputies have not confirmed who was killed or if anyone's been caught, but the video I'm about to show you actually talked to a mom out here this morning who says the picnic tables here, well, they were a good start because her and her son, they actually used to sit on these stones here to wait for the bus. When the mom looked back, she saw that her husband and daughter, they were struggling in that strong current. Now, the dad, he was able to pass off his daughter, including threats to a public official or judge and threatening to discharge a destructive device. Now, all of this prompted by videos he posted on social media.
I cried, seeing the bus drive away, and I come in here and started crying. I'm sorry.
For Jewel Landrum, just like many parents, it was difficult sending her boys to school after the Parkland shooting. But a new policy starting next year at Hendry County Schools is giving Landrum some peace of mind.
As a parent, you do your best to protect your kid, and you can't really do that whenever they're at school. You can't be with them 24/7.
The district recently announced all students are required to carry a clear or mesh backpack next year to help with student safety.
It's durable, and when you lose something, all you got to do is look at the bottom.
Still, some parents worry these clear backpacks aren't enough to keep their kids safe.
I don't feel any safer when I drop my daughter off in the morning with a clear backpack than I do if she had a My Little Pony backpack.
My gut tells me that it's more than nature at play here.
Cintron says he believes cars speeding down this residential road are hitting and killing the owls.
You see what I'm talking about?
Just Monday, he found an owl dead in the road right here, the second in just 3 weeks.
It makes me feel hurt.
Cintron even put these signs up outside of his home to try to take matters into his own hands. You can see this one is just feet away from a giant skid mark in the middle of the road.
You could see how fast people are coming up and down this road.
Burrowing owls are a protected species in Florida with nearly 2,500 burrows in Cape Coral. Rick Trader spends a lot of time working in his backyard in DeSoto County. He does mechanical work as a hobby.
Here are drawers full of wrenches, etc. and so on.
But Trader tells me he no longer feels a sense of privacy on his own property.
It's right there, looking right down on me.
Ever since his neighbor installed these surveillance cameras a couple months ago, he says he doesn't even know why they went up in the first place.
It's just causing me a great deal of stress.
You can see one camera perched on the roof of the home and another further up on a pole. And despite his tall fence,
The fence is approximately 7 foot.
Trader feels the cameras point right over it. Now he even keeps his back windows closed.
The blinds are shut, the drapes are gone.
Trader says he's reached out to the DeSoto County Sheriff's Office, local attorneys, and his neighbor, but nothing has been done.
This I can't seem to shake.
I took Trader's concerns to a lawyer who found a civil